President Trump gave his annual State of the Union address last Wednesday in front of a joint session of Congress, talking mostly about health care, immigration, and the current political climate. The speech gained rave reviews among both Republicans and independents, getting 97% of Republican approval and 82% of independent approval. I sat down with a couple of Rider University students to see what they thought on the State of the Union. The first thing that I asked them on was the current political climate and Trump's approach in his speech.
Together we can break decades of political stalemate. We can bridge old divisions, heal old wounds, build new coalitions, forge new solutions, and unlock the extraordinary promise of America's future.
Again, I think it was very out of the ordinary for Trump because traditionally he gets caught up in that division and he gets very one-sided with his party, which is happening all throughout Washington. So it's not surprising, but I thought it was very out of the ordinary for him, and for him to all of a sudden make that switch. I feel like it wasn't going to build as much trust as it could in his audience.
Division has always been there. In terms of fixing it, I feel like he's not helping personally, in the way that he speaks, especially when he uses Twitter, his social media.
Meanwhile, working class Americans are left to pay the price for mass illegal immigration. Reduced jobs, lower wages, overburdened schools, hospitals that are so crowded you can't get in, increased crime, and a depleted social safety net.
Overall, I think the wall is a little bit of an extreme solution to the problem because even though it is an issue that is happening on our borders, it's been happening for many years.
Personally, I don't believe immigrants are to blame for that. Mm-hmm. So in terms of that, in fixing the immigration problem, I really don't have the answer. I have no clue, but first, noticing that there's an issue and doing it and solving it in a humane way, I believe, personally, is the best way of doing it.
While these Rider students didn't necessarily approve of the president's speech, time will only tell if President Trump follows through on his promises. I'm Rauenbuhler for the Cranberry Catch-Up.